What's up, my brother? Today, we're diving into something I know you've been waiting for. The top 10 unreleased characters in One Piece Bounty Rush. These are characters that fans are dying to see in the game. And honestly, they could shake up the meta in crazy ways if Bandai ever drops them. Some of this might be future hype Bounty Fest units. But one thing's for sure, if they added OPBR will never be the same. So let's not waste time, grab your rainbow diamonds, and let's jump straight into the list. Kicking things off at number 10, we've got Bogard, Vice Admiral Garp's right-hand man. He's not the most flashy characters in the anime, but that swordsmanship and mysterious vibe make him a fan favorite. In OPBR, he could be billed as a balanced attacker with quick sword, basic attack combos, and a strong counter skill, in my opinion. Imagine him being a mini Mihawk style character, but faster and more precise. Bogard would finally give justice to all Marines fans who want more variety. Next up, number 9 is Daifuku, one of Big Mom's sons. He literally summons a genie from his belly button. I can't imagine. That alone makes him one of the most unique potential units in the game. In OPBR, his skill set could feature mid-range AoE attacks with heavy knockback. He'd fit well as a defender that can keep enemies off the treasure. With his genie swings, by the way. Just imagine the animations, they'd be clean and fun to use, my brother. At number 8, we've got one of the 5 elders, Nusjuro. Well, I'm not really sure if this is how you pronounce it, but yeah. Nusjuro, in his awakened form, by the way. The Gorosei hype is real right now, and it's crazy we don't have them in OPBR yet. Nusjuro's awakened form gives major boss vibes. That is so cool, by the way. He could easily be an EX character, 100%. With his swordsmanship combined with his mythical beast transformation, this unit would dominate the league. Just like Kizaru though, he will once they drop him. He'd probably have traits that let him heal, resist knockback, and even deal with multiple enemies at once. Straight up meta shaker in my opinion. He will be busted. At number 7, it's Buffalo from the Don Quixote family. Yeah, I know. He's not the most hype character, but think about it. Look at that drip, my brother. He looks cool in my opinion. And his flying ability could translate into some really unique runner mechanics. Imagine a skill where he hovers around or over the stage or over treasure areas or dashes quickly between treasures, or he can TP. That is insane. He could be an underrated but fun pick for players who love fast-paced gameplay. Coming in at number 6 is the legendary Scopper Gaban, one of Roger's right-hand men, by the way. This man is a walking piece of One Piece history, and OPBR hasn't given him any love yet. As a character, he'd probably be an attacker with insane combo potential or insane basic attack combos, a fast basic attack maybe, and a skill with dual axis. That was insane. And maybe even some buff traits when he's fighting alongside Roger or Rayleigh. Oh, that is an absolute cool trait right there. Just the name alone would make him a must summon for collectors and OG One Piece fans out there. Number 5 goes to Jewelry Bonney. In her Nika form, okay? I'm gonna call it Nika. After Egghead, Bonney's been on the rise in popularity. And if Bandai drops her, it's going to be chaos. In OPBR, her skills could revolve around age manipulation or transformation buffs. Her Nika-inspired form would definitely push her to Bounty Fest or EX level hype. in my opinion. But I wish she is an EX. She'd be flashy, strong, and a huge draw for diamond spending. We're gonna get shafted for real. At number 4, we've got Carrot in her Sulong form. Oh, she looks so good though, for real. I love this character. I love this. We already have base Carrot, but her Sulong transformation would be insane in the game. High speed, flashy white hair, moonlight boost, everything screams runner. She could have traits that activate at night stages. That will be awesome. Or maybe a skill that temporarily boosts her speed and attack to crazy levels. Sulong Carrot would bring the Fury hype to OPBR in the best way. Taking the number 3 spot is the Princess of Fishman Island herself, Shirahoshi. She's my favorite, not gonna lie. She is my favorite though in the anime. Now, she's not a fighter, but her ability to summon Sea Kings is broken. In OPBR, she could be a defender who calls Sea Beast as skills. Imagine summoning a giant Sea King that sweeps across the stage, and if you got run by those Sea Kings, you will get damage. It's a total chaos, my brother. Should be unique and one of the most visually stunning characters if they did her right. So I wish Bandai can give us Shirahoshi. Number 2 is Hyouzou. Yeah, this guy. The poisonous fisherman swordsman. A lot of fans forgot about him, but he could be a crazy addition. He's basically like Hode's crew, but way deadlier. In the game, he could have poison inflicting sword slashes, fast combos, and maybe a trait that reduces healing of poisoned enemies. That is insane, though. That is insane. I love this. I love this character already. He's a perfect attacker to frustrate the enemy when you got hit. Like a continuous damage with the poison effect. Ooh, just like a Kainu, but you'll get slowed, low damage, low defense. Ooh, that will be crazy though. And finally, at number 1, we've got Gladius from the Don Quixote family. This man can literally make his body and anything around him explode. That's cool though. That is tailor-made for OPBR's mechanics, in my opinion. His skills would have insane AoE, crowd control, and knockback potential. Picture a skill where he inflates, then explodes like a bomb, wiping enemies off the treasure. That is insane though. And he's a cool character in my opinion. He'd be a must-have attacker with explosive hype. For real. That would be insane. Like he can push everyone though. Everyone. Well, just like the new chopper right now. And that's the list, my brother. Top 10 unreleased characters in One Piece Bounty Rush. Which one of this do you want the most? Personally, I think Gladius and Sulong Carrot would be game changers. But honestly, if Bandai drops any of this, the community is going to go wild. 100%. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know in the comments who your most wanted OPBR character is. So, you know the drill. Stay salty, stay awesome, and salty rock. Now signing off.